Hey guys, Sherry Swift here. Super grateful for the opportunity to pop back in and to visit with you a little bit. Probably about a year ago, we decided that we were going to take the podcasting journey. So we started a podcast. We started Swift Talk with Sherry Swift. And let me tell you what I learned. I learned that podcasting is time involved. It is a bigger project than you would realize. It's not just, the sitting and interviewing really interesting people, but it's also, making sure that you're editing and making sure that your podcast notes are ready and sharing it out. It's a lot of work. So props to everybody who podcasts out there. I have a whole new level of respect. It takes a lot of time. It was a lot of fun though. And then we had so many other ventures that came about. And we've been exploding out and doing so many new and exciting things. We're excited about our contract to close leg and being able to be a resource for so many real estate professionals. And we're super excited and grateful for the opportunity to consult and staff for so many of our clients and making sure that they are partnering with quality applicants. We're busy and we're growing and we're super grateful for that opportunity. And most importantly, I'm excited to be back here with you today. I've got a rock star marketing specialist who's working with me, and she said, listen, Sherry, I think that one thing that you're not doing enough is connecting with the people on a personal level. And so guess what? Here I am. So I just wanted to pop in today and just kind of share with you all a little bit about goal setting, a little bit about habit structure, and a little bit about consistency. So let's start with goal setting. Every year, right about November, we make a decision that we're going to decide what we want out of the new year. And in November, we usually sit down, we put pen to paper, we make a decision about what we want. Sometimes we make vision boards, and it's fantastic. Look out for the vision board party. It's going to be coming again in November, so look for that. And we make this big to-do about what it is that we're going to create and manifest for the new year. And then we get into the year, and sometimes we get to the point that we're approaching very, very soon, which is the halfway mark. Yes, it's almost July, which is the halfway mark into the year. And some of us become discouraged because we've not quite been on course and on track for everything that we said we were going to do. I'm here to say to you that it's okay. We create goals so that we can adjust into them. We create goals so that we can make the necessary changes and adjust, add more of what's working and subtract what's not working. We make goals so that they can be adjusted. You learn through the process. What you can't afford to do is quit. No quitting. So I said we were going to talk a bit about goal setting, and that's what I want to share with you. We're coming to the halfway mark of the year. It's time to consider adjusting your goals. What's working, what's not working. If you need to have a conversation with someone, then definitely schedule some time to have a conversation with someone, preferably somebody who's outside of your day-to-day so that they can have a real, genuine, uninfluenced perception and reality of what's happening in your business and what's working and what's not working. Consistency. It's important that you do something consistently enough to know whether or not it is working. So if you start something and then you stop, and then you start something and then you stop, and then you start something and then you stop, you're probably thinking, well, it didn't work, but it's not that it didn't work. It's that you are not working and you continue to interrupt yourself. We are the primary reason for things not manifesting. It's because we stop right before we realize it. And then finally, just habits and, what are the habits that you are exercising in order to manifest out what it is that you want. Things don't just happen. There is no magic pill. I say all the time, listen, if there were a magic pill, I'd be selling pills out of the trunk of my car. I'd be very wealthy and I'd be selling pills. That's like called pharmaceutical drug dealing or something. And that's what I would be doing if there were a magic pill, but there is no magic pill. When you want to change something, you have to do something, and you have to do it consistently enough in order to impact the change, create the path for the change. And then that becomes a habit. It becomes something that you don't even have to think about. It's just like breathing for you. And all of a sudden you look up like that thing that you didn't used to do when you were a child, like brush your teeth every day or tie your shoes and without even thinking about it. The things that we don't even have to think about that now become natural for us. You can have whatever it is that you want out of the second half of this year, and you can adjust where you are right now in order to still make it. There's still time. Just don't quit. What I'll tell you is that there's been many of times in my life on a personal level that I've had to make adjustments. I've had to make personal adjustments and make a decision that I'm still on course, but that the course just looks a little bit differently. So don't give up. Don't quit. I dare you to identify one thing, one habit that you're going to commit to for the month of June, what's left of June, and for the month of July that would definitely impact your outcome. I dare you. Pick one thing that could change everything for you. And then I'm excited for you to maybe comment below and let me know how it's working for you. I would love it if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel because we're going to be uploading these little chats every so often. And I appreciate you and I appreciate the work that I have the privilege of doing on a day-to-day basis. And anybody who leans in and listens to anything that I have to say is an absolute honor for me to be able to seed into your life. So have your absolute best day today, and we'll look forward to connecting with you again really soon.